starts every day at 7 o'clock until we are in the lockdown situation. And today we are at day number 657. We'll be using the VE3ZOE repeater tonight on the frequency of 443.075, no toll required. And we'll be broadcasting on YouTube as well. If you would like to see us on YouTube live, just go to YouTube, search, put in Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta, space, make sure you put the space in, 657, 657. Do we have any time-sensitive or mobile stations who would like to check into the COVID-19 ARS-log.net? This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta. Please go ahead.
The 3 TTO with priority traffic.
Go ahead, Gary, with your priority traffic, please.
Good day, everybody. There's a winter advisory in effect for this area. Winter weather travel advisory in effect today and tonight. Snow heavy at times. Local snowfall amounts to nearly 5 centimeters by Monday morning. Reduced visibility due to snow and blowing snow. Timing tonight and Monday morning. A sharp cold front will move through the area today, ushering in very cold Arctic air. Lake effect snow bands are expected to extend inland from Lake Huron at times and begin this evening. Snow swales causes weather conditions to vary considerably. Changes from clear skies to heavy snow in just a few kilometers are common. So anyway, we're going to get a little blast of winter there, and for more information, check with Environment Canada, and for road conditions for MTO, B3 TTO.
All right, Gary, thank you very much, and appreciate that information, and everybody should be watching out. Do appreciate it, thank you. Let me call for time-sensitive or mobile stations. Do we have any time-sensitive or mobile stations who would like to check in? Please go ahead.
Victor Alpha 3, Papa Roma Sierra, 18 hour pad tank.
Okay, I heard Peter there. You were a little bit noisy through the repeater. Go ahead, please. Peter, go ahead, please.
Yeah, VH3 address. Thank you for the weather report, Gary. It's going to be an interesting day tomorrow on the road. But other than that, our guys, keep on up with the good work.
All right, Peter, thank you very much. And you're coming in with an S6 on reverse. And the second time it was a little bit better through the repeater. Thank you very much. And do we have any time-sensitive or mobile stations who would like to check in to the COVID-19 ARS-log.net? Please go ahead. Okay then, I'm not hearing any more stations, any time-sensitive or mobile stations. Let's open up the net. This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta, and my name is Arpad Alpha Romeo Papa Alpha Delta, located in Hamilton, Ontario. Do we have any stations anywhere who would like to check into the COVID-19 ARS-log.net? Please go ahead.
V3 TTO.
I heard V3 TTO, Gary. Please go ahead.
Okay, good evening, iPad. Good evening to everybody on net. Hopefully, weather advisory, everybody pays attention to it. We do have some numbers for you this evening. Over.
Yeah, go ahead with the numbers, please.
Okay, good evening. This is Sunday, June the 9th. This is net number 657. In Ontario today, we had 11,959 cases and 20 deaths. It gives us a grand total of 878,591 cases since day one, 730,403 cases resolved, 10,366 deaths. Hospitalization, we have 2,419 in hospital. ICU beds, we have 412. And that number keeps going up. Remember I told you about 300 being the baseline. And ventilators, we have 226. Hamilton had 647. Halton had 632. Niagara had 417. Brant had 117. And Haldeman 73. In Toronto, we had 2,198. London, we had 482. Windsor, 558. Waterloo, 604. Okay, let's look at Toronto and the area there. Toronto, 2,198. Peel, 1,604. York, 1,052. And Durham, 641. Now, people, those ICU beds are going up and up and up, and that's not a good thing, because ICU beds is what you use when you have a heart attack or there's something critically ill about you. So that's not a good thing to see those numbers go up. And getting the vaccination, wearing an N95 mask, keeping the distance, and washing your hands are the only protection we have against this. So please do that. Anyway, Arpad, that's about it at this end, and maybe you can take Huey out for a sled ride tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's the weather going to be like tomorrow. All right, Gary, thank you very much, your numbers, and do appreciate it, and we always appreciate what you do for the ham radio community. Do you have anything else to add?
Well, if it's nice out, I'll take my granddaughter for a sled ride tomorrow. You know, that'd be nice, you know. Maybe you can do the same.
Yeah, I get a big sled, and we can put Huey and your granddaughter on the sled, and we can drag them all over the place.
Oh, okay. Anyway, you take care and have a good evening, and thank you for being there, Arpad. And Peter there, how come Peter's always time sensitive? I don't understand that.
Well, because this is his time when he drinks his chocolate milk, and he's reading the newspaper.
Oh, okay. All right, I shall let you go. Have a great evening, the guys. I'll be monitoring in the background for E3 TTO.
All right, thank you very much, Gary, and do appreciate it. And, you know, with the Toronto Areas Group, you remember there was one station, was for 30 years, he was time sensitive all the time. He had to check in, and he was the third station he would be called on the roll call, but he always was time sensitive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you remember James, he passed away, so yeah, he was time sensitive all the time. All right, Gary, thank you very much, and let's see, do we have any stations anywhere who would like to check into the COVID-19 ARSWAG.net? This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta, please go ahead.
B3 BMO. BA3 FGT.
Okay, I heard two stations there, VMO and FKT. VMO, please go ahead.
They are pad, everybody on that. Nothing new over here again. Hoping for lots of snow, but I don't think that's going to happen. And that's about it. Probably plus 30 today.
What? Plus 30 today where? In Cuba?
On your radio in reverse. Put that thing in backwards mode.
Oh, no, actually, yeah, plus 40. No, sorry, I thought you said plus 30 today. That's what you told me, and I thought you told me the weather in Cuba.
Yeah, I caught on to that, but no. And you say it's 40 today.
Yeah, Roger, you show me 40. Did you make any changes using the same radio?
The radio tilted the antenna on a 45-degree angle.
Okay, yeah. Well, whatever he did, it seems to be working, and it's plus 40, plus 40 on my scale. So, I can't lie. I just go according to that.
Well, for some reason, some people I wasn't hearing, that's because of the way my balcony is in the building. But yeah, I put it on a 45, and now I can hear them all.
Okay, yeah. No, well, you have to keep trying. That's why we are ham radio operators. We keep trying. Yeah, when, turn it as they talk, and you see the signal if it goes up and down. Yeah, it would make more sense to have it vertical. So, if it's maybe stays away from the building just a little bit, that helps. All right, very good, Pierre. Anything in it?
Nope, that's about it, Arpad. Take her away. VE3 Beautiful.
All right, thank you very much, and do appreciate your check-in. And the next station is Greg. Please go ahead.
Good evening, Arpad and everyone on the net. We've raised the antenna up a little bit out here in Simcoe, so maybe we'll get a little reverse check for you tonight. Maybe we won't. Hopefully everybody's doing well and prepared for the snow that is supposedly to come, and we're just starting to get flurries out here of it. So back to you, Arpad.
Okay, Greg. You increased your antenna. It was good to do the little check on today. A little test, and I did hear you until we came into Hamilton. Then started going downhill. Then we lost you there. So that's normal. I'm right behind the mountain, hiding away from you, but you're doing a really good job on the highway. I could able to hear you up to the Tim Hortons even.
Very good with that. Well, yeah, we've got a few reports around saying that I'm a little bit stronger and they can just start to hear me. So, and I did manage to key up a couple other repeaters around the area. So we must be doing something right.
Yeah, that's what it is. If you're increasing your height a little bit, that helps a lot. And at least it wasn't that freezing cold today. So that was a good timing. Colder weather and just coming in. So you got lucky there.
Yeah, we'll definitely lock it down there for the rest of the winter now, and probably just deal with the other little things if anything comes up. So, but nothing else out here to report to you there tonight, Arpad. So hopefully everything goes well with the net, and we'll let it go back to you at net control. VA3 FGT Simcoe.
All right, thank you very much, Greg. Good job. You coming to a repeater without any problems, loud and clear, and absolutely no noise. This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta with the COVID-19 ARS log.net. Do we have any new stations anywhere who would like to check in? Please go ahead.
Victor Echo 3, Romeo Whiskey Juliet.
Hello, Chris. Good evening to you. Please go ahead.
Yep, good evening, Arpad. No traffic from Ancaster. You've got a really good signal. You're probably about an S7 here.
Yeah, you're doing very well as well. You're giving me an S5. That's a little bit stronger than usually. S5 on reverse.
Yeah, I'm usually a 4, so that's good. All right, thanks for doing the net.
All right, Chris, thank you very much, and you do have a good night. Appreciate your check-in. Thank you. This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta with the COVID-19 ARS log.net. Do we have any new stations anywhere who would like to check in? Please go ahead.
VA3 and FG Portable.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet, Zulu.
Oh, I think CJ said doubled with Arpad there. This is VA3 and FG Portable here, just on a break here at work. Nothing to report. Everyone's sounding good, and that would be all. VA3.
All right, Steve, thank you very much, and thank you very much to check in and say hello in your cigarette break, I guess. you would call it. And you're coming in with an S9 with that handy walkie-talkie. Go ahead.
Oh, not bad for a up above you here, just on the escarpment, almost. You're not too far away from me here.
Okay, well, that's why I can hear you, and you're doing a good job. And appreciate the time to come out and say hello. Do appreciate it. Thank you. And I heard Huey was there. Sorry, buddy. I doubled with you. Go ahead, please.
It was VA3 CJZ.
Oh, I thought it was a DJZ. Sorry, it was my mistake. My mistake. Go ahead, Chuck.
Yeah, not a problem there, Arpad. Hello, Steve. Sounding good over here. Yeah, I probably keyed up there when you told Steve to go ahead, so he recognized that and pointed it out. So very good. Not too much happening here today. It was nice, +3, but it's going down to -10, they say. So quite the jump there. And I didn't know if you were going to be home tonight. I thought you might be out exploring and checking out the rest of Ontario again tonight. So I went ahead and started live streaming the net from this location. And so, so if anybody's wondering why there's two, well, there's Arpad and then there's mine. So there you go. Anyways, Arpad sounding good as always. I'll send it back to you, sir. VA3 CJZ.
Yeah, thank you very much. No, yesterday we went up to just for a ride, a little bit off-roading up the just north of Oshawa there at the playground, and today we went south down to where we walked the dog. We did like 5 kilometers walk, so yeah, that was good. It was a little bit windy, but it wasn't that bad actually. If you dress warm, it was okay, and there was nobody out in that area, so. Yeah, nice and quiet. Good for the dog, and we can let him go around all over the place. We don't have to put him on the leash, and he's always having fun. And somehow this dog, we're talking in a different area in the house at the upper level, and as soon as when we mention we should take the dog out, he starts barking and screaming downstairs. I don't know how is that working, but he must have a bugging device in the bedroom.
Oh, yes, sir. Some dogs can pick up on certain words. For a while there, we had to spell the word that we wanted to say just because we knew our dog would get so excited there. So, yeah, that's nice to see. That's cute. It shows they're paying attention. So, yeah, very good. For any weather, as long as you dress for it, you'll be fine. Like I spent one winter in Winnipeg, and let me tell you, winter clothes there is it's best to buy the good stuff, not the cheap stuff. So I know all about that. Anyways, Arpad, good for you. Right on. So I'm glad you enjoyed yourself there. Back to you.
Yeah, and the temperature wasn't that bad. There was one road I was going to take a shortcut. It's about a half-kilometer long, no, not that long. And when it's frozen, you can take it, no problem. But today it wasn't frozen when we went up, and I tried to go in, and we were sinking into the mud, so I backed out a little bit, and we went around, take the long way. Then by the time we finished with the walk, an hour, 2 hours later, the place was all frozen. So the temperature was dropping down. Let me check the temperature now. Hold on. It's minus 2.6 right now. Minus 2.6.
I got you beat. Minus 2.7 here outside the CJZ studio. Very good, Arpad. Okay, well, that'll be it for me. I'll let some others jump in there and so you can put them on the list. And I do believe tonight there is a single sideband simplex net at 8 o'clock. I'm sure Mac will tell us about it, what frequency and everything. So I'll send it back to you, Arpad. Thank you very much. Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu.
Yeah, that's a Roger. Yeah, the net starts at 8 o'clock on the frequency of 446.125. 446.125. Of course, it's simplex sideband, and hopefully we don't have to fight to the frequency with Rob V3ROR, because he had a little chit chat last time, and telling us what to do and how to run the radio. Yeah. Anyways, thank you very much, Chuck. If you have anything else, just jump in anytime. This is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta with the COVID-19 ARS.net. Do we have any new stations anywhere who would like to check in and say hello? Please go ahead.
V3 TTO.
Okay, I heard Gary, V3 TTO, and there was another station doubling with Gary. That doubling station, go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 3, Alpha Juliet Foxtrot.
All right, Amnon, just stand by for a second, and Gary, go ahead, please.
Yeah, this is Victor Echo 3 Tango Oscar. RPAD, I just want to remind everybody temperatures going down to minus 20 down here. Please be very careful when you go out. Please, the taps there before you go to bed, and the main water line, and sure you dress accordingly. And I'll tell you one thing for sure, RPAD, wearing a mask, the paper mask there, that for the COVID thing, does keep your face warm. Does a remarkable job there. Just want to mention that.
Yeah, thank you very much, Gary. And yeah, I did have a big coat. I have a winter coat, and yeah, it's I can cover my face, and I look like a little Eskimo boy. That's how I look like. Then I can close the face up, and I can't even see too much. Yeah, that works very well. And yeah, as we were walking down to the west, the wind was blowing right into the face. And when we walked back to the east, it was much. So the wind was coming from the back. And actually, my t-shirt, and you have to layer. That's that you have to layer. And yeah, I was quite warm. I was almost.
Yeah, Roger on that, too. Layering is a really important factor in this type of weather, and wool socks too, so you don't freeze. RPAD and wear a hat. So anyway, that's about it.
All right, thank you very much, and I do appreciate Gary that advice. And Amnon, please go ahead.
Good evening. That's the northern area. On a repeater estimate. Got you with about an S3 on direct. Not too bad a signal tonight. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I don't know. The weather app I have here shows that at least around here, it's only going to go to -9 tonight. So I don't know. Maybe the app is wrong. Back to you, RPAD B3AJF.
Yeah, I guess depends where the wind is blowing from. Like Lake Ontario. If the wind is coming from the south, it's a little bit warmer up in Toronto area, and if the wind is coming from the north, it's warmer down here in Hamilton. It depends where is the wind coming from, and the lake keeps us warm, but it can be nasty as well. It can drop in lots of snow. And yeah, I didn't check the weather office yet, but I'm going to do that after the net. Amnon, you're calling in with a warm bar today, warm bar on reverse, and I can hear you loud and clear, and you're doing a good job through the repeater. Do you have anything else for now?
Oh, that's it. I'll be standing by for a little while, B3AJF.
Yeah, Mark did not check in yet, so we are waiting for him. All right, this is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta with the COVID-19 ARS.net. Do you have any new stations anywhere who would like to check in? Please go ahead.
VA3, VAD, VA3, IMW. Good evening.
Sorry, maybe I made a mistake. Can you try it one more time, please?
Victor Alpha 3, Indy Mike Whiskey.
Okay, now you're coming in loud and clear. Sorry, I don't know what, pressed something on the radio, and no, you're coming in loud and clear. Go ahead, Mark.
Good evening, RPAD. Yep, understand what's going on. Anyways, yes, I heard Emnon in the background there, and just want to let them know that I saw actually some confusing signals. It ranged anywhere between a S2 and an S3. So I'm not sure how much of that is background noise and how much is his signal, but he was still coming in clear both ways. And RPAD, you're an S9 to me tonight, and you're absolutely right. 8 p.m., 446125 on sideband, and we'll see if we have a nice peaceful chat on on that simplex frequency. Anyways, I'll turn it back to you. Go ahead.
All right, thank you very much, Mark. And yeah, you're coming into my location with an S9 as well. Looks like good conditions today. And yeah, Emnon signal was going up and down a little bit. I noticed that. Probably the wind is blowing his antenna. And maybe your antenna is, even my antenna, I looked at my antenna when we came home, and it was moving a little bit, but it's not, just like a couple of inches, I guess, not that much. It's supposed to be a very steady antenna, but it does move just a little bit. Let me bring in Emnon and see if he can able to hear you. Emnon, go ahead, please.
Yes, RPAD, I got a copy on Mac. Not a very good one today. It was getting signals varying between an S1 and an S3, quite a bit of noise, but could make them out. So not ideal conditions tonight. Back to you, RPAD.
All right. Did you copy that, Mark?
Roger that. Yep. Obviously, these big fiberglass units are blowing around in the breeze, so we'll take what we get. Anyways, at least we could exchange information through simplex if required. Anyways, I'll chat with you guys at 8 p.m. and until then, I'll probably be monitoring some frequencies. Go ahead.
All right. Very good. Thank you very much. And yeah, you're doing a really good job. And I can hear you loud and clear, actually. Almost same strength as the repeater. The repeater is not bad today. It's flashing between 15 and 20. So yeah, audio-wise, 100% both ways. Thank you very much, Mark. And this is Victor Alpha 3, Victor Alpha Delta, with the COVID-19 anywhere who would like to check in. Please go ahead. Okay, nothing heard. Let's try it one more time. Do we have any stations anywhere who would like to check into the COVID-19 ARS log.net? Please go ahead.
Victor Alpha 3, Lima Golf Golf.
VE3 GBD.
LGG and GBD. LGG, please go ahead.
Good evening, RPAD and everybody on net tonight. Just got on the radio, heard you guys going, so thought I'd give a quick check-in.
Okay, very good. Give me one more transmission, then I'll check you on reverse.
Well, I hope everybody's prepared for the snow tonight. Supposedly we're supposed to get a little bit.
Okay, very good. Yeah, mark you down as S3. I can hear you with an S3 on reverse, and yeah, not bad at all. A slight noise, but I can hear you, so we could able to communicate in simplex mode just in case we would have to.
Perfect, thank you. I'm up the mountain tonight, so there's a little bit of the escarpment in the way, but maybe next week I'll get on and I'll be down the mountain to see how I come in.
Yeah, okay, very good. Thank you very much for your check-in, and yeah, keep experimenting, and you see how far you can get out. All right, thank you.